Hi, this is Jenny O, y'all with Nuggets and Things. Today we want to talk about, knowing when to get off. A lot of times we get on roads, we get in places, situations, relationships, and you need to know when to get off. Just, okay, I've done everything I know how to do, and it's not working, so let me get out of this. It was a song years ago called Love on a Two-Way Street, right? And you got to know when that street ends. You got to know when it's time for you to say, it's time for me to let this go. You've done everything you're supposed to do. You've been where you're supposed to be. You've lived it. You showed it. At some point, you got to say, okay, it's time for me to get off of this roller coaster. It's time for me to get off of this, or passageway, whatever it may be. I remember probably when I was maybe 13 or 14 years old, I got on one of them Ferris wheels. And my sister and I was on the Ferris wheel. We riding. And that thing, after a while, you get tired of going up high and coming down. So I got to a place I wanted them to get me, let me off. And so when the man, whoever he was, saw that I was scared, he thought it was funny. And so I'm saying, I'm going to get off, and he kept taking us around and he would stop us up to the very top. And when you're up to the top, this thing is steady swinging. And I'm like, oh my God, is he ever going to let us off? And, he took his time. And, at this time, I had to be younger than 12 because I went to crying. I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to get off. Let me get off. Anyway, when we finally got off, that was something I never want to try again. I've never been on a Ferris wheel since then because I knew if I ever get off, I would never try this again. Because that ride when it started was fun. Y'all, you hear where I'm going? It was fun when I got started. But when I realized that, I couldn't take anymore, I wanted off, it got difficult for me to get off. But when I got off, the lesson was learned. I never got back on it again. How many times have you been on a ride? Somebody's taking you for a ride and you keep getting on the same ride. Expecting what? Looking for what to happen. What's going to be so different than the last time? When you make up your mind that this here is the last time, it's going to be the last time. Don't put yourself in a situation that you know you're not comfortable with. When you say this is enough, walk, run, slide, whatever you need to do, but go. When you're in situations, circumstances, whatever it may be, that you have said, if I ever get out, how many times have you heard yourself say that? If I ever get out of this, I won't go in this no more. Hands going up, fingers going up. You've been there, right? If I ever get off, I'm not going again. That's what we say. We get off? Well, maybe, let me try this one more time, right? You try it again and you get the same results. When you get off, when you are blessed to get out, to get off, to stop, to come away from, whatever it may be, do not find yourself there again. I was watching a movie, I think it was Madam C.J. Walker, and she said something that was really phenomenal. It was just like impactful, right? She said to the man who asked her to come back, he said, well, come on back, baby. Come on back. She says, never go back to what broke you. That thing hit me in my belly. I said, ooh, that was a powerful statement. She said, I'll never go back to something that broke me. When something or someone woo, has put you in a circumstance or a situation or in a place that you was broken, you was broke down, you was heading for you had a heartbreak, or you was heading for, a breakdown. It was just like, ooh, traumatic. You know what you went through. You knew how hard it was for you to come out. And then you telling me that you want to ride that roller coaster again. Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with them. It's something wrong with you. Don't look at that person another second. It has nothing to do with them. That's all about you. What makes you want to get back into something that nearly tore your life apart? Why would you want to get on a ride that you almost didn't make it off of? What would make you do something that you know nearly killed you before? Why? People do it though, every day. I know people who ride motorcycles. I used to be a rider. But they had accident after accident, but they still get back on one. I'm like, okay, well, hey, if it works for you. But I think I might would learn something. But sometimes one fall doesn't stop somebody. Two don't stop them. Sometimes, broken limbs, whatever. But they get back on there. But whatever it's going to take for you to decide, I don't want that to happen to me again, you're going to stop. Ain't nobody got to tell you. Nobody got to look at you. Ain't nobody got to sign a bit of papers for you. You know you done had enough. And you coming out of that. You going to let that go. For real, for real. When you get to a place that you really know that has taught you a lesson that you don't never want to learn again, trust me, you will get off. You will get out and you will move. I tell people, don't walk, run. You know you need to get away, go, run. Because that nearly took your life. Whatever it is. Never think that you're exempt from bad things happening, situations tearing you apart, nearly, losing your life. But whatever it is, when you know that you've taken your last ride, when you know you had your last fall, when you know they had taken you for a fool one time too many, when you know you are tired of healing from that same bruise, that same beating, when you know that's enough, you know it's time to go. Go. Don't hesitate. Go. It could save your life. It could make you more stronger. Could make you even better. Sometimes the pot has got to get so hot, it gets to a boiling place. I'm telling you today. But sometimes you got to boil a while. The pressure to get so bad that nothing you want to do but pop. That's when you know it's time for you to move. They stop, drop, and roll. There's a fire burning. Get up out of there. Go. So, today, if you're at a place that you know that's the end of the road for you, you can't take any more of that, that right there is pulling you down. That right there is taking you through. That right there is causing you to lose your very mind. That's causing you to think totally different than what you need to be thinking. If you know you're there and you want better, ain't nobody going to get you there but you. So do something different. Run, crawl, walk, but go. It's a great day. It's a powerful day. You're awesome because of this day. So make it awesome. Ooh, and guess what happened? Guess what happened to me? I got to find it. Give me a second. I got to find this. Guess what happened? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Look what I got. Oops, got to get it upside down. I got my book. I had it right. My book is here. Nuggets from a Queen. Queen Oya is here. So if you're interested, send me a message. I'm going to show you how to get my book. It is here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. You be blessed, be powerful, and let your light so shine. You're powerful. Blessings to you.